Stampers, it's Gigi with StampFUNatics, and I'm on a little bit early today. I really need to get this done in a good amount of time, so I'm going to just tell you about something that I've got that I'm really excited about, and that is we're starting a new club. And if you're not familiar with Club is a group of stampers like yourself who like to order supplies and earn free products. And what the commitment is you will commit to placing an order of $35 before tax and shipping using a monthly host code. And when I have 6 people in the group, we will rotate who will be the hostess over the next 6 months. So your commitment is to purchase $35 before tax and shipping for each month for the 6 months, and one of the months you will be the hostess. Just like you'll support them for the other 5 months, then they'll support you when it's your turn to be hostess. And whatever the total amounts of your sales are in your group is what you will earn towards your host rewards. The orders will need to be in by the 10th of the month. And let's see, when it's your turn to host, you can also invite, some of your friends at Stamp or whatever and have them place an order with you. Rewards, and that's in addition to the people in our group. What will you get? You would get 1 month to receive the host rewards for all the sales from your group, and you can order anything out of our current catalogs, which would be right now our annual catalog or the holiday catalog. You can order off the clearance rack, and you get to order anything you want: ink, stamps, paper, accessories, anything you want. You'll also receive new catalogs from me for free, and we'll have new ones coming out that will start in January, our new occasions and celebrations. And this holiday one also will go through the end of the year, so you'd also be eligible for that. And let's see, when you complete 6 months, which is the full amount of this club, you'll also receive a free grab bag from me worth $25 of Stampin' Up! Supplies. So you have to do all 6 months, though. You can't grab your stuff after 2 or 3 months and then not order the rest of the 6 months and not support the other people. So if you do your commitment, then I have a little thank you for you. Let's see, hostess months are determined as they're added to the group. So if you decide you want to get into the group, do it now and just go ahead and email me, and you can do that at stampfunatics@gmail.com. And I will take each person in order as they contact me, and that'll be the months. We're going to start October and go through March. So that will take you through the holiday catalog. The annual catalog will be throughout the whole time. And then in January, I'll also take you through the new occasions catalog and celebration. So you'll have lots of new choices on products that, you might be wanting to purchase. So why not be a part of this and also get free product? Okay, I think I've told you everything. Yep, that's everything on there. So if you'd like to join our club, just let me know and tell me you're in, and just email me, and I will get back to you and tell you which month you've gotten. Okay, we're going to make today this cute little Christmas card, and when you open it, it pops up and it has a gift card holder inside it. And you can pull your gift card, in and out. And then when you close it, this all collapses and fits nicely in an envelope. And I had a team meeting last night, and everyone was curious how to make this. So I said, okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and shoot a video and, do this on Facebook Live. If they can join me, they will. And if not, you can also just view this later. I will have it posted, sometime later today or possibly tomorrow. Anyway, so if you are out there, also say hi, give me a little thumbs up, or tell me where you're from. And also, please share this video and let me know that you've shared it, and I'll enter you to win a little something. I'm going to make it a surprise. Okay, we're going to be using the Signs of Santa bundle, and this is the stamp set with the cute little elves and Santa and Mrs. Santa, and has all these cute little embellishments. And even this cute little seal I actually did in one of my other videos when I made this card. And this is that cute little Santa, and it's some of our red cardstock that come with envelopes that's in our holiday catalog. And then I put the seal on the envelope because it's just so cute. All right, so today what we're going to be using is some garden green for our card base. And I'm going to have all the sizes and everything on my blog later, so you'll know, what you need to use. And we're going to be using a piece of Whisper White that we'll layer on top. And then on top of that, I'm using the Signs of Santa, no, not Signs of Santa, Santa's Workshop, sorry. That is the Santa's Workshop designer paper that I'm also going to be layering and cutting on this card. So I'm going to go ahead and just attach these to the card. Let me make sure I've got this creased well. I thought it was a little off. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to add our white piece with a little bit of snail. And this card looks complicated, but it is so easy to put together. It really, and it's impressive. I mean, I like the way it pops up your gift card. It just makes it that much more special. You're not really buying a present, so you want to make this your present and make it as you know, inviting as you can. So, all right, we're going to put that down. And this paper, something that you need to know about it is flocked. This is actually like a little red lifted velvet stripes that are on this paper. It makes it so beautiful. Okay, then I'm taking another piece of garden green. This is about 2 by 4. And on the top of that, I'm using a piece of Whisper White. Now this, I already, to save time, I ran it through the Big Shot and I embossed it with our Softly Falling embossing folder. And you've seen me use this before. It's the one where the snow's heavy coming down, or you can turn it over and it could be light, as if it's just starting to accumulate. So I just sort of did it probably halfway, sort of in here, because I didn't want it too busy in the back. And I went ahead and just put a little piece through the Big Shot. And I'm gonna go ahead and use snail to save time. Now when you emboss something, I like to use sometimes even a stronger, maybe our Tombow glue, which is just our liquid glue, or you could use even some Fast Fuse, which I see has gone back on our clearance rack. I think there's still some refills there, so you could even use that. It's up to you. Okay, now this part, we're gonna just hold off because I'm gonna get all of these cute little characters cut out and stamped for you. And so for the post, now on our paper, our designer paper, let me get a piece. You have a lot of these already there. You have the little posts, you have the elf that I was using, and even the presents and the little wagon. It's all here and you can cut it out. So some of it I'm going to use and cut it out, but then I also wanted to show you all of the rest of it is in the stamps. I'm actually making this card as a swap when I go to On Stage, which will be in November, and that's our convention for Stampin' Up! If you're on a demonstrator or on my team or whatever, we're all going out, and I'm going to need more than just the paper, and I don't want to keep buying the paper, so I can stamp this and I can color the pieces too. So I'm going to do half and half for you today, and then this one has the cute little Santa with the list. Now this one I'm also going to stamp for you today because I just want to show you when you run out of the paper how you can color it and how you can make it still look good. So I'm going to take some of my black Memento ink. Let's put this over here. And I'm just going to ink up this cute little North Pole sign. All right. And then I'm also going to, let's see, let's color it first. Okay, I'm taking my blends, which is the dark crumb cake, and I'm just going to color in the little sign, the wooden sign, just like this. And then over this, I'm going to stamp the saying that says, "Do not open until Christmas." So let's just get that on there. And like I said, you can punch this out, not punch, but run it through the Big Shot and use it from there, or you can do it by stamping and coloring. Either way. Okay, I'm also going to take some of the red, and let's see, I had it here, and then I did, I think it was this one, and I'm sorry I'm not looking up right now, but I'm trying to color. All right, I hope you all are doing well this Tuesday. Okay, so that's done. And now I want to stamp that saying, and let me get that stamp out. I don't think I took it out yet. That is, Wait a minute. Let's get that ready. And we'll get a small block out. I don't need too big for that one. Okay, and I'm going to take my black memento ink, and I'm just going to stamp right on the sign. Cute. Okay, make sure I didn't get inky again. All right, now I'm going to put that aside, and we have this little guy that's going to be pulling our wagon, and then I have the little wagon and the presents here, and that's, I think, everything I'm going to need. And I've already gone ahead and pulled out the framelits, and this is how I store my framelits. I've showed this before. This is just a lucite frame. You can get this at, I think I got mine at Staples, and then I put some magnetic strip, a couple pieces on it, and I have other ones that have maybe 3 strips in case I have bigger framelits. But I put them on there so that way I don't lose them when I'm using them, because that's happened. They go and they hide on you, or they get stuck on something, and I've lost them and searched forever, and so I just found this was easier and more efficient for me. All right, so let's go ahead and put our little post. Let's see how my magnetic plate's going to work today, if it's going to jump. I think it's going to cooperate. Okay, let's get that up a little bit. And then we could even maybe do this little guy at the same time. And go ahead and put him in. And I just make sure there are 2 elves and they're facing different directions. The little ball up here, the little bump, is how you want that one to go. And then let's go ahead and see if we could even push it a little further and go ahead and do our wagon and cut that out. And then I'll come back and I'll do the last part in a minute because we're kind of full. All right, so let's get our plate on. Try not to shift anything. And go ahead and put that through. Okay, so now we've got our cute little wagon. So cute. And we've got our cute little elf. And let's see what else. We've got the little sign that we just colored. All right, and then the last thing I'm going to have is the presents that are stacked. And I'm not sure if I cut too close there, if I might have to get another. Let's just see how it's going to fit. If I would have to get another piece. I don't think so. Let's see. If it doesn't look good, I'll just cut another piece out of the paper. But again, even these presents, you can stamp and you can color them. There is a stamp. Nope, I think that looks pretty good. Okay. So let's get all my framelits away. And actually we have one more thing, which would be this Santa. I'm going to actually stamp him later, so let's take this away for now. And we'll go ahead and finish this part first. All right, so I'm going to take my dimensionals and just add it to the back. Put one there. Let's get that off. And I'm going to just put it on this side. Right in there. And don't forget, it's going to go on the card, so it's okay if it goes up a little bit. I'm going to put my little wagon next. So I'll just use one dimensional for that. And let's put that about there. Then I'm going to put the little presents in it. And for that one, I want to use some of my mini dimensionals. So let's just take a couple, because they're a little smaller. I don't know that the big one might show, so we'll just use a small one. And we'll add that to our little wagon. Okay, and I'm just going to have it just tucked in there like that. So cute. All right, and then the last little part we have is our elf. Let's get that. I'll just put one there, and we'll have him, you know, lined up as if he's carrying the wagon. Like that. Adorable. Okay, now we're ready to put that onto the front of the card. So I'm just going to take a couple dimensionals and put them in the corners, maybe one right in the middle too, just so it doesn't teeter-totter. And we're going to add that to the front of a card, and then the front of the card is already done. Okay, let's see, we need to do this one and one more. Okay, so here's our card. Make sure I'm opening it the right way. And we're just going to put that down right in the front. Cute. All right, now on the inside, we want to put our white paper. Actually, I need 2 pieces of Whisper White, which I've already pre-cut. And we're going to go ahead and add those to our card base. So let's go ahead. I'm going to add it to this part. And also up at the top, we'll add the other one. Now this one I want to stamp first, because up here, as you see, we're going to say, wishing you everything on your list. So I'm going to take that saying with some black memento ink again. And we're just going to place it about there. And then I want to also, oops, let me not close that up. I'm going to ink up my Santa stamp. Now this, you know, has the picture in the designer paper, but I want to show you, you know, if you don't have the paper and you want to make more, how you can, let's get this inked up real well. He's a pretty big guy. I think we got it good now. And we're going to ink him up. Okay. And then we can either color first or we can cut him out. I think what we'll do is color him first. And all I did was, let me look at the one I have, is I took my red and I colored his hat. And it might be better to color first. This way, if it doesn't come out so good, you can restamp. And then, let's see, I did his little coat. In there, and actually down here too. And I know this is taking a little longer, but for the swaps, I'm going to use as much paper as I can, because this way it'll go quicker and I can cut all my pieces and then assemble. Probably do them in a night. But I also will probably need to color a few of these, so this will be good practice. Okay, now I have my Balmy Blue, because if you notice, it has a little bit of the blue on the list and a little bit of the blue kind of shaded off to the side of his face. Well, when I don't want a lot of ink, I'd rather squeeze my pads real good and then use my blender pen. And you always want to check your blender pen, just wipe it, make sure it's clean. And I'm going to pick up a little bit of that blue and just add it to the list, just like the designer paper had it. And you don't have to do this part. I just kind of liked it. I thought it looked kind of cool to have a little bit of a shadow. So I just kind of do. Wait, nope. I also did the back here of the list. And then we left the list white. Okay, so I'm going to clean that off. And that's our Santa. And now we can go ahead and cut him out. Oops. All right, let's go ahead and get him in. Hi, Diana. Thanks for joining me tonight. Let's see, what did you say? A bit late. We'll watch the replay. Oh, don't worry. I always will have it later for people that can't make it on time or couldn't make it. And I know I've changed the time, and I actually might have to change it again because I forgot I have something on Tuesday nights, just once a month though. So I don't know if I want to just change that one night, if this works for people. Give me a comment and let me know so I know how to judge this. But, okay, let's get rid of the big shot now. And I kind of got a smudge on my card. I wonder if it's going to show. It really isn't going to show, so I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put him on. I think I'll wait until I have this part done. So let's do this part next. And then I'll know where to put my Santa. All right, so now I'm gonna bring in my scoring board. And I have 2 pieces of Designer Series paper. You can use anything you want. I had some of this paper, and like I said, I'm making so many swaps, so I decided I was gonna use up some of that. And you're going to take, let me get my dimensions here. This measures 5 by 5 square, okay? So you're gonna start scoring, let's see, let me get that, at 1.5. We're gonna do 2 1/4. Let's bring that down a little so you can see it. 3 3/4, and 4 1/2. Okay, and we're gonna do the same thing to the second piece. We're gonna score at 1.5, 2 1/4, 3 3/4, and 4 1/2. All right. So I'm just going to take my bone folder here and give it a good crease. A little hard to see in these lights. There we are. And it's a busy pattern. But anyway, when you fold it, let's see, there's 1, 2. Okay, gotcha. You're just going to put some tear and tape or glue or some type of a good material that will hold this. And I'm going to actually put it on this and then bring this around, and that will make one of my rectangles there. Okay, thanks for sharing, Diana. I appreciate that. All right, so let's just do that, and we'll close this one up. And this could be for not just Christmas. You could find a nice stamp set to do also for birthdays, for Halloween that's coming up. There's a lot of holidays. So that's what you're going to have then. You're going to have a nice rectangle like that. So let's go ahead and do that with the second one. And I'm just trying to feel where my score marks are because I really can't see with these lights like this. So like that. I think that's everything. And that's going to be my edge. Okay, so let's go ahead and put some more tear and tape down. And then I'm going to switch to some Tombow glue. I actually used the liquid glue for the next part because I wanted to have time and make sure everything came out well. I'm pulling that up. Let's just get the outside. There we go. So we're just going to bring that around and put it down. Okay, so now these are my seams, and I don't want them to show, so I'm going to actually put those together. So now when we put our card together, it's going to go like this. And so I only want to put some glue here and here. I want to leave room here for this to be open for when I put my gift card in. So I'm going to just put some glue just on the edge here on both sides. And then we're going to glue that together like that, leaving our top. And you can go in with your bone folder and really just crease it up good if you want, and just give it a minute to dry. Okay, I think we've got it pretty good. And then I'm going to bring in my card, and I am actually, let's see, I didn't put another piece up there. Oh, that's right. I need to get my second piece, which I wasn't sure I was going to use, but I am going to use it. So I'm just going to go ahead, let's get this right, and put it up here. Okay, and then this, as you can see how it's going to go, it's going to glue here to the back and here on the bottom to the card. So where I'm going to add my glue is right here and underneath. All right, so that's this part. And I'm just going to bring up the back of my card and line it up in the middle and hold it a minute like that. I'm going to take my bone folder and just kind of give it a good little crease inside so that really glues down well. And then this, I'll just do the same thing this way. And it really does glue, you know, the glue dries pretty quick. I just want to give it a minute. And then while I have this down and it's drying, let's go ahead and put our Santa on because now I know where he should fit. So I'm just going to put a couple of my dimensionals on here. And I'm going to add him, let's see, did I put him at an angle? Not really. Okay, we can either add him at an angle or straight. What do you think, Diana? Should we do it as like a little angle or put him down straight? What do you like? I'll wait for you. Kind of like that. Let's do that. All right, and there's our card so that when you close it, it just collapses down. I'm going to give it a good crease while that glue's drying. And then when you open it, it pops up. And let me pull out my gift card. It will just fit in like that. Isn't that cute? And that's your card. You like the angle. Okay, let me try to angle him more. I can pick it up probably. Let's see. I'll do him. Might be too late for this guy. Let's see. Nope. There. How's that? Okay, that's our card for tonight. I did it in about 20 minutes or 24 minutes, so not too bad. And like I said, just pre-cut everything. You could have a few that you do at one time so it can, you know, go quickly for you. I've been explaining and doing things as I go along. I would have all my Santas colored. I would have everything cut out. And then that way, yeah, it is cute either way. But yeah, I think the guy could be straight or he could be sideways. And the front of the card is adorable too. I absolutely love it. And I'm glad you do too. So thanks for joining me tonight. And thanks for sharing my video. I appreciate it. And if you need the directions and all the supplies and everything and the measurements that I'm doing, I'll have it over on my blog at StampFUNatics.com probably by tomorrow. And if you need any of these supplies, this is my September host code, and you can order online using that host code, and I will send you out a nice little thank you. Thanks for joining me today. Have a great day.